tonight is something unique. A six-man tag team match between the Atkins Brothers, the Cyborg, Recon versus KC Bonilla, Glenn Burgess, and Montana Downs. Kevin, come on, talk to me. What are we in store for here, Kev?
Dave and Roy, the Eastside Dave Show and the Compound Media Network deserve the best. That's why the IWF Championship Committee and Mad Dog Jenkins put together this spectacular six-man tag team match featuring the IWF Tag Team Champions live tonight on the Eastside Dave Show.
Yes.
Kevin, we have seen the Atkins brothers, Rob and Brian, perform, and they're incredible. They are Division I wrestlers, and they've used their amateur wrestling status to transition into incredible success in IWF, becoming champions. Tell us a little bit, though, about the Cyborg Assassin, Recon. We want to know what's in store for Rick here.
Recon from California, maybe a newcomer to the IWF, but he's not a newcomer to the professional wrestling world, and he's looking to make his mark tonight in his debut match in the IWF to hopefully make a statement and maybe challenge for one of the IWF singles titles, the American title or the heavyweight title come this August in Nutley.
So huge hopes for Recon. All right. How about the newcomers? We're talking about KC Bonilla. We're talking about Glenn Burgess. We're talking about Montana Downs. Look at this. Montana Downs and KC Bonilla are present. I recognize them instantly. They are two star-studded rookies, very big-time professional wrestling hopefuls. There they are, Kevin.
And Dave, they're just about ready to go to the ring in this six-man tag team match. If you want, I can ask a question on your behalf to two of the three participants in the tag. I think Glenn Burgess is in the corner. He's focused right now. He's got his head down. He's got his earphones in, listening to some music pumping up. But I do have two of the three right here if you want me to pass along a question.
I would love to pass along. I'm going to give a question each, Kevin. One for KC Bonilla. I understand that KC is from the Bronx. In New York City. That is, and my question from KC: has that heightened your fighting ability, your skills? Has the difficult streets of the Bronx, New York, made you more of a threat? B, do you know Flutzy? Please answer that two-part question.
Growing up on the streets of the Bronx, New York, how has that prepared you and toughened you up for your debut match right here tonight, live on the Eastside Dave Show?
I'll tell you what, there was not a day of my life where it was not safe outside in the streets of the Bronx. I've been through it all out there. So I'll tell you this much, nothing has prepared me more for tonight than that.
Wow, look at this.
Dave, just for him tonight to make it from the streets of the Bronx to the Compound Media Arena, the Eastside Dave Arena here tonight, shows some toughness if you've seen what's been going on in the streets of New York lately.
I absolutely have. I have massive respect for KC Bonilla. Let's have another question here real quick before the match begins. Actually, we're going to toss it to Roy before the match begins, Kevin. But before you send those guys out, Montana Downs is there. A big powerhouse, this Montana Downs, Kevin. Lots of size. How does he plan on using that size to defeat a couple of world champions in the Atkins Brothers and this thrilling newcomer in the Cyborg, Recon?
Montana Downs, how do you plan on using your size and strength and your powerlifting skill to counteract that of the amateur wrestling ability of the Atkins brothers and a technical master in Recon?
They might be better natural wrestlers. He might have been in the game longer. So they might have that bit of advantage. But I'm still the stronger man in the ring. And I plan on using every ounce of muscle I have with this new clean air I can get from no masks in the state of New Jersey.
Oh, I like it. Okay, Montana Downs showing a little pizzazz, as was
good luck, guys.
Buddy KC Bonilla.
Not even needed.
All right, well, Kevin.
They're making their way to the ring right now in the Eastside Dave Arena. They are heading to the ring.
We are going to get back to you after the match, Kevin. I'm going to throw it over to Roy before the match begins. But thank you, Kevin. Stay put. We'll get to you after the match. Thank you, Kevin. Roy Harter.
Thank you.
We have got a big one. This is a supersized match. Let's go over it again. You have the IWF Tag Team Champions in the Atkins Brothers, Rob and Brian.
Yeah.
They're teaming up with the Cyborg Assassin, Recon. Okay, this is a heralded team. This is a very strong three-person team. They're going against three IWF newcomers. KC Bonilla from the Bronx, New York. Glenn Burgess, straight out of Newark, New Jersey, Brick City, baby. And Montana Downs from Pennsylvania. Roy Harter, give us the tale of the tape.
David, well, this should definitely prove to be an awesome matchup. Well, first off, I'd like to publicly apologize to the Atkins brothers. In the past, I've mistakenly called them the Menendez brothers without realizing they were not the brothers who were convicted of murdering their parents back in 1996. Those were different brothers, and they did not wrestle. Now, as far as tonight's tale of the tape, I've done something a little different, and I've combined the weights and heights of each team to get us a nice tale of the tape. So we've got the Atkins brothers, the Cyborg Assassin Recon team coming in with a combined weight of 665 pounds, David, while KC Bonilla, Glenn Burgess, and Montana Downs team are showing a combined weight of 662 pounds. So surprisingly, they're almost perfectly matched in the weight department, David. However, when I added up the team heights, I came up with almost a 6-foot height deficit, and that could be the deciding factor, David. Back to you, my friend.
All right, Roy Harter giving us the tale of tape. Looks like the IWF on ESDS match of the month is ready to begin. And let's get the producers are telling me that we are ready to start this epic matchup. I cannot wait for this. And here we go. Here comes KC Bonilla out of the Bronx, New York. We don't know if he knows Lucy or not. Never got the answer. There's Glenn Burgess. Look at the powerhouse out of Newark, Brick City. He's into it. And there's Montana Downs, who is happy to be breathing fresh air. No masks. And here we go. Now, the other team, the opposing team. Oh, man, look at him. The Cyborg Assassin Recon looking fantastic. Look at the shades. Roy Harter, the haircut.
Devastating.
Immaculate. You can see the jacket. That cost $7,500. He looks fantastic. Roy Harter, have you ever seen a physical specimen like this?
No, I have not, David. All in all, this is apparently one of the most diverse and probably inclusive fights we've ever had the pleasure of calling in IWF.
And here come the Atkins Brothers, IWF Tag Team Champions. You can see the gold. There is an audience right there. Look at Rob and Brian Atkins. They look great. Of course, the Division I amateur wrestling pedigree. These guys know how to get it done in and out of the ring. They've been truly some of the greatest champions in IWF history. Their tag team run has lasted years now, unhinged. Look at this. All 6 men in the ring, and there is some bad blood between them. Who's going to get us started? I don't know. Look at the anger here, Roy. Roy, what do you think?
Well, honestly, David, I made another mistake. I realized that I have been confusing the IWF Tag Team Champs, the Atkins Brothers, with the low-carb fat diet with the same name. There is apparently no connection between the two Atkins.
All right.
Whatsoever.
Thank you very much, Roy. I know they're crazy comment, and here we go. We are starting the match. It's Rob Atkins starting off for that team versus KC Bonilla starting off for the other. And Rob Atkins has a KC Bonilla, a nice little takedown right there. He's got him in a nice little shoulder lock right here as KC Bonilla whips Rob Atkins to the post. Oh, and a knee to the midsection, Roy.
Wow.
At 5'11", KC, definitely he's weighing in at 195, which means he's much heavier and potentially even stronger than I am. And it looks like he's got a background in mixed martial arts, David. That
He does. Glenn Burgess, though, Roy, has been tagged back in. And now Recon has been tagged into the match. So we got Recon versus Burgess on the ground on the mat. Recon has Burgess in a headlock. Let's see if Glenn Burgess can get rid of it. No, he cannot. Recon hits the ground. Smart move there by Recon by taking it to the ground. And what has he got here? Oh, he's going for a suplex. Brilliantly executed, Roy.
Recon has that great finishing move called the kill shot. Seems to be a little bit racially charged, but I'm a fan nevertheless.
Well, it is the kill shot, but that was just a suplex right there, Roy, as Brian Atkins now tagged into the ring. Brian of big powerhouse rights and a dropped elbow by Brian Atkins. It's a 2 count. No, he doesn't have 3, Roy.
You know, it's been said that you can tell the skill of a wrestler by how fluorescent his boots are, David. I don't know what that means, but the Atkins brothers definitely have the most fluorescent boots I have personally ever seen.
I'm not sure if anyone's ever said that. In fact, I think my commentating partner, Roy Harter, just made that insane comment up. Here comes the Atkins brothers with a double suplex, and they get
that was Robert.
Burgess onto the ground. Glenn Burgess now being punished by the Atkins brothers and Rick. Oh, Burgess finally tags in Montana Downs, and it's a toe drag by Mr. Atkins.
Is that Robert or Brian? I can't.
That's Brian Atkins, I believe.
Oh, that's Brian. Yes, you're right, David. A lot of the IWF fans have a problem differentiating between the two Atkins brothers. Not me, David. It's very apparent to me that Robert is the better-looking one. Brian is the one with the brains.
Big left arm from Montana Downs, and my broadcasting partner Roy Harter has lost his mind yet again. Montana Downs, though, look at the size of this gentleman. Unorthodox style. He has got a style that at first you look at, you say it's a little bit raw, it's a little bit rough around the edges, but by God, he gets the job done. This man actually has a record in hay distance throwing. Picking up bales of hay and throwing them for distance in Pennsylvania. Irish whip from Montana Downs into Brian Atkins here, Roy.
Montana Downs comes from the mountains of Jim Thorpe, Pennsylvania, David, named after the disgraced athlete Jim Thorpe himself. Yeah,
Jim Thorpe was no disgraced athlete. What a legend Jim Thorpe was. Roy Harter must read Wikipedia a lot closer if he thinks Jim Thorpe was a disgraced athlete. Well, I mean, one of America's finest next to Bo Jackson. And here we go. KC Bonilla back in the ring. And KC Bonilla has Brian Atkins in a headlock. And look at how good the newcomers, the youngsters, the rookies. We're going to call them the IWF rookies because they have looked very, very sharp. In charge here, Roy.
I don't know, David. KC Bonilla and the mixed martial arts moniker. I always think that means he lacks the discipline to get a belt in any one particular style of martial art, David.
Okay,
that being said, I don't want to mess with it.
But here comes Glenn Burgess with some big kicks into the corner. Glenn Burgess now hurting Brian Atkins, and you saw Brian Atkins trying to, he just throws Brian Atkins onto the mat in a 2 count. You saw Brian Atkins going for the tag, Roy. He was not able to make it. He was cut off before he got to his corner. A huge left from Glenn Burgess. Another big left from Glenn Burgess. He tags in Montana Downs, Roy.
David, you know, a little known fact about Glenn Burgess is that he was born on December 30th, which is the day before New Year's Eve, which means that he almost shares his birthday with some incredible celebrities, including Anthony Hopkins, Val Kilmer, Donna Summer, and that guy Cy, who wrote the Big Gangnam style song.
Thank you so much for the fun facts, Roy Harter. Unbelievable. Not sure anyone needed that knowledge, though. I mean, even Big A is looking at you like, what is Roy Harter talking about at this point? But don't worry, Brian Atkins on the mat, and I don't think he's gonna get there. I really don't. KC Bonilla tagged into the match, has him right where he wants him. The Atkins brothers, who usually are fantastic on-mat wrestlers, have had the boots taken to them a little bit by the IWF newcomers, and they are they're on the ropes here, Roy. No pun intended. Atkins almost scored a pinfall, Roy.
And he's looking for his brother. You know, speaking of identical twins, David, I actually knew another set of identical twins from India, Amal and Juan, right? And I always found it strange that their mother only carried one baby photo in their wallet. She would say, if you've seen Juan, you've seen Amal.
Okay, apologies for the awful joke that Roy Harter just gave us all on IWF on ESDS. Here is KC Bonilla with a pinfall, and Brian Atkins kicks out. But I'll tell you one thing, if Brian Atkins does not get a tag soon, they are going to fall here. There is no question. A double crossbody. Brian Atkins and KC Bonilla with the same idea. Unbelievable, Roy.
Wow. You know, very few people know the scientific term for identical twins, David. It's fetus repetus.
Brian Atkins now tags into Cyborg Assassin Rick Recon. Rick Recon is cleaning house. He just smashed Glenn Burgess in the face. He hit Montana down. Now he's got to set sights on KC Bonilla, and he hits him right into the ring. Here comes Rick Recon. Another big elbow on Bonilla. Another elbow on Bonilla. Rick Recon. Look at this German suplex. Bam!
Wow,
right
David.
where he wants him. The Cyborg Assassin, Rick Recon, has him exactly where he wants him. Right here, Roy.
You know, David, I never noticed it until right there. But if you look very carefully at the Robert Plant-like bulge in Rick Recon's pants, you could probably notice that he was
breaking
wearing.
out into pure chaos, Roy. All 6 men in the ring. We have KC Bonilla, Glenn Burgess, and Montana Downs in there. We have Rick Recon and the Atkins Brothers. Oh, wait a second, Roy. Here goes Rick Recon with the kill shot. He hit it, Roy! That's your move! That's the move you love! Rick Recon just hit KC Bonilla with the kill shot, and that's it! That's it! It's a 3 count, it's over! It's over, Roy!
It's finished,
oh my God,
finished.
what a match! What an unbelievable match! I'm losing my voice! This is one of the greatest matches I've ever seen!
Wow!
Finalizing.
Intense, huh? Intense. Is it over, David? There's some testosterone still going around in that ring, David.
Well, the Atkins Brothers are saying you want a piece of us. We told you we're going to hold the gold, and we are, combined with the Cyborg Assassin, Rick Recon, who did hit KC Bonilla with that kill shot, the maneuver that Roy Harter was discussing earlier in the match, and those are your winners. The Atkins Brothers, Rick Recon. They take it home tonight. Another classic match on IWF on ESDS. The match of the month tonight. Holy Moses.
Excellent. Nice work, gentlemen. You know, David, my wife has an identical twin, too.
I need to get the Eastside Dave Show sports towel. I would like people to start working on products. An Eastside Dave Show sports towel, because I'm sweating up a storm with how unbelievable, how exciting that match was. I mean, look at me. I'm sweating. There's real sweat here.
Something about that.
Let's go to Kevin Knight. Roy, what did you think?
Well, there's something to be said about seeing 2 twins, 2 guys that know each other's moves. They're of one mind. You know, my wife actually has an identical twin, and I finally figured out how to tell the 2 of them apart. My wife, she's the one with the long brown hair. Her brother has a penis.
Apologies again to everyone watching here. The IWF on ESDS match of the month. My broadcasting partner has had some brain trauma in the past and had concussed several times, combined with drugs and some medical experimentation that he signed up for. He says crazy things from time to time. Kevin Knight is going to be with us any minute now. In fact, the producers are telling me he is. Kevin, there it is. What a match, Kevin. Kevin, what a match. I'm sweating bullets over here. The Atkins Brothers and Rick Recon, all the experience in the world. They look fantastic, but I was very impressed with the IWF newcomers. KC Bonilla, Glenn Burgess, Montana Downs, all 3 of them, I thought, brought the pain, brought the thunder. This was a close match, Kevin.
Those 3 showed some fight, they showed some heart, they showed some grit in their first ever pro wrestling match. And Dave, that's just a taste of the action that everyone is going to see August 21st and 22nd at the Rec Center in Nutley, New Jersey, at 24th Annual IWF Loud and Proud live events, 2 nights to benefit American Cancer Society.
Nice.
And KC Bonilla, Montana Downs, Glenn Burgess, the tag champs, the Atkins Brothers, Rick Recon, myself, and you, Eastside Dave, will be there August 21st and 22nd in Nutley.
Absolutely, we will be there. I will be there. So many people will be there. The legends of wrestling will be there. What a match. And it looks like we have Montana Downs here who
yes, we do, Dave.
I actually wouldn't mind getting an interview with Montana to see how he feels about losing this particular matchup here, Kevin.
My partner is still out brawling with one of those twins. Can't even tell the difference. But once me and him get them in a normal tag match, traditional tag, they got lucky. And we're going to show them that. They're going to have to do more than pin us 1, 2, 3 to get us off their tails for that tag team championship.
Excellent. Well, listen, Montana Downs, I don't want any piece of him. He seems pissed, and I know he throws hay across the state of Pennsylvania like they're ping pong balls, for Christ's sakes. I mean, the guy's a farmer. He's a freak. And do I see KC Bonilla behind you.
Yeah,
Kevin. I wouldn't mind getting worse. He was hit with the guy. I would like you to ask him how he's going to recuperate from getting hit with Recon's kill shot. You know, a very, very powerful maneuver right there.
KC Bonilla, how are you going to recuperate from getting hit from the kill shot from Recon in that six-man tag?
You know, I've been beaten before. This one, though, this one hurts. I'm not going to lie to you. It definitely does hurt. It's not the way I envisioned my IWF debut going, but I've got a receipt for Recon coming up.
He's still standing. He's still standing, Dave.